Hey everyone, the moment has finally arrived. I have got my hands on the D7200. I actually got it yesterday, but I couldn't make the video until now because I had some, other stuff to do. But ta-da, here it is. Normally I don't care for unboxing videos, but some people I know they were kind of looking forward to this video, so I thought, you know what, I might as well make it. Plus, I got really excited about this when this camera finally arrived, so I thought, you know what, I'll make an exception. So here we go, me breaking my rule. Never doing an unboxing video. Service warranty, the manual, which you should probably keep, unless you've used like the D7100, because, well, I'll explain why later. And here's all the stuff, battery charger, USB cable, which you probably have like a million of already. There's that little detachable plug thing that always comes with chargers these days. There's the battery itself, kind of vital. Although I think it's pretty much the same battery as the D7100, so if you do get this camera, you won't really need it, or at least you'll have a spare now. There's the little plastic thing that goes over the the viewer if you need it. And then there's the official first-party Nikon strap, which is basically used by people who are, pretty much inviting people to come steal their DSLR. And now for the main event. Lovingly wrapped in bubble paper is the camera itself. Ta-da! Nikon D7200. Now, obviously, you probably already know this, and you can see right here, it is pretty much identical to its predecessor in every way in terms of design and button layout. Some people think of that as a problem, but to me, I see it as an instance of, change for the sake of change. I mean, I think it would be pointless because I really couldn't think of any problems with the layout of the D7100. So why fix something that isn't broken? There are, however, many changes in some very key areas. The main thing that you probably already realize is the buffer is much better now. With the D7100, is quite the issue. But this, on the other hand, it's much better. You can take up to 18 14-bit uncompressed raw images, 27 12-bit compressed RAWs, or 100 plus JPEGs. Definitely improvement. Although an odd oversight is that they kept the buffer at only 6 frames per second, and 7 frames per second in 1.3 crop mode, which I think is kind of odd considering the fact, like, especially with, Sony's latest mirrorless and Canon's latest SLR coming, like, I can't remember what the Sony shoots at. I think it's like 8 frames. I could be wrong though. I know that Canon's, I believe, shoots at 10 frames per second, which is quite the difference, especially if you're an action shooter. So the fact that Nikon didn't really change that is it's kind of strange. But there are also a lot of other changes. The next obvious is the autofocus system. It still has the same 51 points, but you have to use it to actually see the difference. I actually got to try a demo unit of this camera before I bought it, and I can definitely say that the autofocus is definitely improved, especially in low light. And it's further improved in low light, considering the fact that the ISO range has been greatly increased. With the D7100, you can only go as far as 6400 ISO, or if you went into the high 2 settings, you could basically get to a max of 25,600. With the D7200, though, you can basically push it up to, I believe, the 25,600. And then if you go into the high modes, you could push it to, like, at max 102,400. The thing though is that at that point, even with the ISO amount before that, 51,200, when you get that high, like, you lose so much color that Nikon saw fit to only make those options available in black and white mode, which I guess makes sense. And I mean, like, even when you get to like 25,600, you're getting to the point where, like, there's so much noise, it's really not even worth it. But anyway, some other improvements is there is a new 60p video mode. So if you're looking to create some slow motion videos, then that might interest you a bit. Only thing is, It's only available in the 1.3 crop mode, so if you're looking to do like some landscape, some wider shots for your slow-mo, you're gonna have to step back quite a bit, or you might just have to look elsewhere. I thought that was kind of strange, but I don't really do a lot of slow-mo, so I don't really have a problem with it. There's also Wi-Fi and NFC, so basically you can just connect your phone wirelessly to the camera. There's the NFC logo right there, so basically just tap your phone with that's NFC capable to connect the camera pretty much instantly. And then on the other side, there's the Wi-Fi. Definitely beats having one of those bulky, inconvenient adapters, doesn't it? I think that's it for the major changes. There's a bunch of. I think it has like another. I think it also has like an exposure compensation, like a greater range. Like the D7200 could go up to -/+2 at the most, whereas the D7200 can go up to +/-3. And that's about it. Personally, for me, I think this camera was definitely worth it. I'm very excited to go out and use it. But whether or not it's worth it for you, it depends really on what you want in a camera, like especially an upgrade, and what kind of camera you already have. If you already have the D7100, then it's going to be kind of hard. It's going to be kind of a tough sell. But the buffer is definitely much improved, so that alone might make it worth it for you if you're an action shooter. But the fact that Canon's latest model has 10 frames per second capabilities, you might want to look there, as much as I hate to say it. Also, if you have like like I had the D3100 before, so this is like trading in an old Ford for a Ferrari, so I've got no complaints. And even if you have like the D5200 or even the D7000, this might be a worthy upgrade for you. Whether or not that's true, though, I'll hopefully be able to help you answer that question when I do my full review, which should hopefully be done soon. And that's about it for now. Unless I missed. Nope. I think I managed to cover everything important. If you have any other questions, you can just post them in the comments, and I'll hopefully be able to answer them for you as best I can. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.